Should transgender athletes be allowed to compete in women's sports?
Yes, 100%.
I think so. Yes, why not? That's what they chose to be, and I feel like they should have the right to, perform as how they want to.
Well, my answer is no.
Your answer is no.
That's right.
Okay. And what do you think?
I say no also.
And why do you say so?
Because transgender women are women.
Like I said, I think they should be able to perform as how they want to, but I feel like they earned their place, so they should be able to.
People point to like Florence Joyner,
Yeah.
the FloJo,
Yep.
set the world record for the 100-meter dash.
Yeah.
Her world record wouldn't even qualify her for the 2020 men's Olympic competition. People are saying that this biological advantage is unfair to women. What do you have to say about that?
I don't know if it's a biological advantage, especially if they're taking hormones, right? So their testosterone levels are already going to be lower, which isn't going to give them a necessary advantage. So I would just say, look at the science, and trans women are women, and that's kind of should just be the common understanding, and just allow them to be who they are.
There's female athletes that are concerned about losing championships to transgender athletes because they're running faster or swimming faster. Do you think that that's a problem with interfering with championships and stuff?
That's a good question, because I never really thought about it in that deep until you asked me right now, but because sometimes I feel like my boyfriend has an advantage in certain things, so
Do you think your boyfriend, could you beat your boyfriend in maybe a running or swimming competition or weightlifting?
No, I can't. So that's a really good question. Now that makes me think about it twice. So
Why do you guys say no, if you don't mind me asking?
Because genetically, I think they're superior.
In sports, if you're born a woman, you're genetically and physiologically
Inferior to a man's genes.
Yeah.
I mean, hands
So
down.
you-
Because I'm inferior. I cannot do.
Well, I hate to use that word.
On average, men have 15 to 30% more heart mass. Their respiratory system's bigger, hands, feet, muscles, and even hormone blockers would maybe reduce muscle mass by just a bit. Is it fair for women to compete with that biological advantage?
I think that they should kind of compete because if that's what make them happy, then go ahead, but just know the risks that they're taking against, your opponent.
Right, so maybe just train a little bit harder, you would think, for the women?
Yeah, train a little bit harder. Just keep working out and you can always fulfill your dream.
Negative.
Why do you say that?
Because a man's a man and a woman's a woman, man. There's different bodies and all that. Everybody knows a man's stronger than a woman. How's that fair?
I respect transgender and being what you identify as. I'm all with that. But when it comes to competing at that level, I just think that the playing field has to definitely be equal.
So you just think for them, it's unfair when it comes to actual competitions. Right now, transgender athletes, they are smashing records
Yeah.
in women's sports.
I do. I just think it's unfair. I think it's unfair.